What's up, guys? So this is going to be a crypto market update. It is Thursday, July 27th. It's 6:38 p.m. and let's dive into it. So bond yields right now, they're coming up to that key caution level, the 786 on this bigger picture move here. This stretches all the way back to October 2022 that we've been kind of consolidating in this pattern. We do not want to come up here and rapidly rise like that. Then some shit's hitting the fan. So keep this on the radar. The bond yields are so important because debt drives all markets. So definitely keep this on the radar. We need eyes on it. So that is one key thing with these macro charts that is ringing some alarm bells at the moment. So this is on the radar heavy. If we look at the dollar is ready to go. It was ready to tank. And then all of a sudden, zoop, right back up. But right now we're seeing some potential signs that it could be topping, at least in the short term. Like if we go to the 15-minute chart, we see a sell now. We go to the 30-minute chart, we just flash a sell now. We go to past times where we flash a sell now, we usually go down. Sell now, we usually go down. Sell now, we usually go down. So this is a good sign in my books as far as that 30-minute sell now coming in for the dollar. If we take a look at the 1-hour chart, we already got sell nows back here. And then we have this bear come in. But if we look at the 4-hour chart and we go to the 200 moving average here, that's where we're getting rejected at right now. So that's really the level that we don't want to break above. So what we really want to see happen is on the 4-hour chart, we want to see this TSI not hard stop above the zero line, but instead we want to see it now curl over and go below the zero line like it did back in July 7th when we saw that rapid rise in a week for XRP and XLM. I'm telling you. And we honestly, now that I'm looking at it, we could be in this phase right here. The calm before the storm, let's call it. July 4th to July 6th. July 4th to July 6th, we saw, just like back here, we saw us roll over. We rolled over. Then we had a little sharp pop up. And then ultimately when we roll over and go below that zero line, it's game on. So definitely keep this on the radar for the dollar, the 4-hour chart, zero line in the TSI. We want to see that roll over because I'm telling you, right when we see it roll over and cross below that zero line, we're going to see cryptos fire up. If we start to see this rapidly rise and start going up, then it comes down and holds above here, then the dollar is flipping bullish. We do not want to see that happen. So, but right now we're about to be heading into August. We're about to see the BRIC summit. So there's a lot of macro things and events that are signaling to us that no, we're going to see the dollar roll over. And we broke a key level. We broke a insanely key level. We go to the horizontal line here. We throw it up right there. You can see we had support, and then we broke it back here. We came around. We were ready to break it again. Then we popped up this. So ultimately we want to break below 100.50 or 100.70. And then obviously 100 as well too, psychological level. But and then we want to see the TSI curl over there, especially on the 12-hour chart. Look at the 12-hour chart. We don't want to see this get above the zero line. We want to see this curl right back over when it opens up here in a couple hours. So that's what I'm seeing over there for the dollar. And if we were to pop up a little bit more, it'd be around 102.60 where I'd want to see that rejection come in because we have the 200 moving average on the 12-hour chart. Plus we have this trend line coinciding with that as well too. And then hopefully what we can see is us get rejected if we do pop up to there like this, and then us roll over and then tank and even go further down for the dollar in August, which we'll see cryptos melt up, but especially the altcoins because Bitcoin dominance is flashing that 1 week sell now signal. It's the moment we've all been waiting for, pending confirmation in 3 days and 2 hours. So this Sunday, if we can still maintain this vertical yellow sell now signal, it'll be huge. Then we see the momentum come down with Bitcoin dominance. Then we'll start seeing 10-day sell nows. We'll start seeing 12-day sell nows, 2-week sell nows. We have a ton of sell warnings on higher timeframes for Bitcoin dominance, which will signal to us if Bitcoin can stay relatively stable, that money is going to be flowing into altcoins aggressively. So that's what I'm seeing over there for Bitcoin dominance. If we look at the stock market, we have this trend line coming up like this. Let's see if we're getting close to it. Yeah, we're like hugging it right now. You could stretch it like this and do something like this. Could put it like that. But yeah, so we're in this uptrend with the stock market. We're close to almost all-time highs. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see that all-time highs for the stock market this year. Wouldn't that be funny? We see stock market all-time highs. We see cryptos rip up. We see the dollar tank, bond yields curl over from here, and don't go into that scenario. It would be a beautiful thing. So if we go to the total crypto market cap, though, we have a pattern playing out that is going to break within the next 72 hours. So definitely something, you can feel it. It's quiet, it's boring, it's slow. But behind all the calmness, there's something brewing. And it could be a golden swan event or a black swan event. So we need our ears to the streets and the tweets for potential narratives taking shape and building. And I heard something about Japan and the bond yields today, if you're in Japan, but tomorrow for us over here in America. So yeah, so this is what's shaping up right now. And what I'm seeing right now is like, if I go to a 12-hour chart, yeah, we're at the tail end of this move. We had 1, 2, 3, and it's going from small, medium to big. So this is like a broadening wedge, I believe it's called. And we're coming up like this. So I would love to see us just rip up like that. We have this trend line extend like that. And if we can break above that trend line that will extend like that, oh my God, we're going to send it. We're going to absolutely send it. So that is on my radar as well too. And what's on my radar as well is the 12-hour prepare to buy soon signal for the crypto total market cap. Very solid, very solid. If we look at the 1-day chart, nothing there, but you can see that the 1-day prepare to buy soon this whole year. Prepare to buy soon, buy now, November 2022, ripped up. Prepare to buy soon, buy now, ripped up. Prepare to buy soon, buy now, ripped up. So, and then the sells hit it pretty nice as well too. If we go to the 12-hour chart, the 12-hour hit multiple local bottoms within these moves. So us seeing this 12-hour prepare to buy soon right now is so positive. All we need to see is that vertical blue buy now beam to come in, and that will signal to us that, all right, we have some relief coming back into the market. So if we look at the monthly chart as well too, because we have July coming to a close here. So we're seeing the stock RSI cross up above that 50 line. Last times it's done that was here where we had a nice rally, and then here bull market, and then back here we don't have the data, but we see the TSI is coming to a close here to cross up. And then if we can cross up, get above that 0 line, we're going to see this flip from red to green, and it's game on. And then let's take a look at the blue and the pink. We're seeing the pink start to curl up now. We want to see that blue slam down. So we're in the early stages. Buckle up, because it's about to get wild here. Reminds me of 2020, the summer of 2020, right before everything just shot. We have the total altcoin market cap right here. We have this fallen wedge pattern, and we're coming to a close with this as well too. So we have about 2 days left, really 2 days left. So we have a buy now signal on the 4-hour chart, and these 4-hour buy nows hit it this whole time, the buy, the sell, the buy, the sell. And we just had another buy. I'm riding this trend line as well too, all the way back since June. And then we have this support trend line, this resistance trend line, and that's a falling wedge. What we need to see not us get rejected here in this TSI curl over. We need to see us actually start to rapidly fire up like that and head vertical. If that's happening, then we're going to see cryptos melt up across the board, but especially with the altcoins because of all the other factors we've been looking at. And this is the total altcoin market cap as well too. So that's what we want to see there. If we do pull down, we have the low to the high here. We have the 786 sitting around 345 billion. So it's not much more that it can fall lower. And if it does, it's going to be a substantial move lower. So we don't want to see that happen, because if we do break that trend line, then we're going to come back down maybe like 300 billion, 315 billion. And that's a 10% drop across the board in all the altcoins market caps. We don't want to see that. So let's go to the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, we have the stock RSI crossing up. We want to see it get above the 50 line. We want to see it. So the next 24 to 48 hours are very crucial. I would go out on a limb and say the next 24 hours are the most crucial to show that we're gaining some momentum here. If we go to the altcoin season pulse chart, hanging by a thread right now. This is, so we're at a moment, because when you see something come up to cross and then it starts to curl over, you love to see that. But if it starts to curl over and then it rips up, no good. We want to see this continue to roll over like that. We want to see some red come in here as well too. But we are very far down is the only problem. as far as, but if we're looking at prior bull markets like back here, we're at where we need to be right now. We're where we need to be. Because if we're looking at, January 2021 here, like say like right here, February 1st, 2021, we saw us down at these same levels. Yep, same levels. And then we curled over and then we came out, curled over. And that was the whole altcoin boom. This moment right here. That's it. It happens fast, but that short period of time can change your life immensely. If you miss it, you miss it. But if you manage to catch it and execute on it, then it can change your life immensely. So yeah, we're teetering on an edge here for the altcoin pulse chart. We want to see this fall because then altcoins rip up. If we look at Bitcoin dominance, yep, rolling over. We look at Bitcoin, it's hanging out around 29,200. If we take this low to this high up here, let me actually come down, grab the wick. So we could come down to around 29K, but we really need to hold that as support if we roll over here. We have a 1 hour pair to buy soon. That's a short time frame. We had the 12 hour in the buy now, but that was a fake out break back down. So let's see if we have a 9 hour. Nope. 6 hour. We already have the buy now here. So really we want to hold the 29K. If not, then we're likely going to start to see 12 hour prepare to buy soon signal flash. And then when we get that 12 hour buy now signal, that will be the bottom. So yeah, we're starting to really curl over here. So we're hanging on by a thread. We need to see a potential catalyst to push us up on out of here, or we're going to see a catalyst that will be the cause for us coming down and tanking with Bitcoin. I would say 28.5K is the key level where we're first going to hold that support. If we do come down to there, then the second level, I would say 27.5. And then personally, my last stand would be around 26.8. 26.8, 26.5 area. And then we have this trend line coming up from here like that. And we're at, there we go. So we have that. And that would coincide with this trend line from all the way back in January, and then with March, and then with June, and then going into August maybe, or end of July, come down, touch it around 28K. Definitely on the radar, but doesn't need to happen. If we see that 12 hour stock RSI cross up to that 50 line, we're at it right now. We see that pink get above that blue. We see the TSI cross up, get above the 0 line, then we're good. We're golden. But until then, head on a swivel. All right, now looking at XRP. XRP right now has a trend line coming up like this. This is on like a 2 hour time frame. So like we're in the micro right now, but the micro is going to dictate what happens in the macro. We have this key support line around 66.88. And then we broke out of this downward sloping resistance like that. We're forming this upward sloping support. Then we have this upward sloping resistance. So really what we need to see is us ping pong back and forth between here, come up, break above, hold that support, and then rip up like that. I don't want to see it just slowly come up. It needs to be a rip. So that's that. And if we look at the Holy Grail chart for XRP, we've yet to flash that 3-day sell now. So we're holding tight. We still haven't even flashed a 2-day sell now. Holding tight. So that's that. Then let's go to XLM to Bitcoin, because XLM to Bitcoin was looking great earlier, but now we're seeing some sell nows, but that's a 1 hour chart. We go to the 4 hour chart. We're coming up here. It might seem like we're about to roll over. I would say we're probably going to come down, retest some key levels. XLM will probably roll over a little bit. It had a good move the other day. Nice pop up. Like maybe we'll come back down, retest around 15 and a half. That seems like the likely point where we would come down to. We go to the 4 hour chart. Yeah, that's where the 50 moving average is right there. If we come lower, I would say around 15 cents. That's where the EMA ribbon is. And that's where we need to hold. And we want to see the stock RSI hang up here. We don't want to see it cross back down. Then if we go to, let's go to Litecoin real quick. So Litecoin right now, if we go to the low to the high here, if it comes back down, we need to see it hold around 89 cents. Then if we go to the daily chart, yeah, we want to see cross ups. And then if we go to the low to the high up here, we could come down to 78 cents if we see Bitcoin take a tumble. But if we're taking this low right here to that high up here, we actually did already touch the 78.6. So it's a matter of where you draw it. But key levels around 88.5 cents. If we break that, then we could be retesting down here around 78 cents, 79, 80 cents. That would make sense because we have this trend line coming down like that. And this coming down like this right now. So if we get rejected, it's going to happen in the next 24, 48. Then we roll over and maybe it's something that causes a panic and then we pop up and actually do rip up. Black swan turn to golden swan type event. Maybe we'll see. But yeah, so that's what I'm seeing as far as the market goes. It's quiet, but head on a swivel. Don't get caught off guard because we will see a move, a massive move, and it's going to be violent in the next 72 hours here. We have mixed signals right now, but we know what to watch. And yeah, so let's take actually a quick look at XRP to Bitcoin. Yeah, we want to see this cross back up. We have this moving average acting out of support. We have the 1 day sell now, 2 day. We have 2 day sell warning, no sell now yet. Look at the 3. Do we have sell warnings? No sell warnings yet. So yeah, I think we're all good as far as this goes. We do pull back down, come down to there. Which would be a 20% dip, which would bring XRP down to around, I think, 55 cents if Bitcoin were to stay flat, but I don't think that would be the case. But we're going to be watching it. We got our head on the swivel. We're taking a look at all the key things. If you haven't already, get the alt season high risk, low risk pulse watch list. Get that. It's in the Discord in case you miss it announcements. I'll be watching the charts. It's going to be an interesting daily close. It's always volatile the hour before and after the close. So definitely be on guard. And yeah, we know what to watch, guys. So the dollar bond yields scary right now at the moment. We want to see it roll over. The total 3 with altcoins. The altcoin season pulse chart, Bitcoin dominance flashing huge sells. Bitcoin, we want to see it maintain stable. The dollar, we want to see it roll over. XRP, we want to see it hold the key level. Same with XLM. And yeah, and then Litecoin as well too, around 88 cents first stop. We have the halving, I think, in like 6 days. I'm so surprised we haven't seen any fireworks from this one. But that's what it is. I'm going to see you guys in the Discord and I'll see you guys in the next video.